Cassandra Webb is a New York City paramedic who starts to show signs of clairvoyance. Forced to confront revelations about her past, she must protect 3 young women from a mysterious adversary who wants them dead. The 4th film in Sony's Spider-Man universe, or SSU, Madam Web, released in 2024, is already being considered for the title of the worst movie of the year, barely 2 months into the year. Sony seems to have topped their previous flop, Morbius. Upon the release of the first trailer for Madam Web, it became apparent that the movie would not be well received. The trailer was absurd, the dialogue was incredibly poorly written, and even one of the lead actors, Dakota Johnson, severed ties with her agent the same week the trailer was released. As the film's premiere approached, the actors subtly hinted at the movie's quality in interviews. Sony's marketing campaign appeared to be attempting to downplay the film, and the review embargo was lifted just 1 day before the movie's release, indicating that the studio had little confidence in it. Madam Web is undeniably one of the worst superhero movies ever made. The acting by some of the cast members is terrible, the editing is worse than that of a university short film, and the story lacks any coherence. The characters are poorly developed and unengaging. The movie's plot is all over the place, horribly paced, and incredibly contrived. Despite being under 2 hours long, it is an excruciating experience to sit through because of its poor quality. One of the major issues with the movie, Madam Web, is its editing. At several points in the movie, the editing appears to be a significant problem. The editing in certain instances stands out like a sore thumb and is incredibly disorienting. Furthermore, the villain of the movie, Ezekiel, seems to have had most of his lines dubbed over in post-production, which is quite distracting. There are scenes where he is speaking, but his lips are not moving, and there are scenes where his lips are moving, but his speech does not match what he is saying. The dialogue in this movie is simply terrible. It's one of the worst dialogues in any comic book movie in recent times. The dialogue in this movie is so bad that it makes Adipurush look like Shakespeare. One of the lines in the trailer where Dakota Johnson says, "He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died," is a prime example of the poor writing. Unfortunately, it doesn't get any better in the movie, and instead, it gets worse. I found the CGI in the movie to be laughably bad. There's a scene at the beginning where Amazonian spider people carry Cassandra's mother away over the treetops, and it's some of the worst CGI I have ever seen. The way the movie is shot and put together is also visually jarring. The action scenes are full of shaky cam to cover up the obviously terrible choreography and CGI. Madam Web is an example of everything a comic book movie should not be. The movie is poorly written, poorly edited, and poorly directed, which makes it a complete disaster. It had low expectations but still managed to disappoint. Watching Madam Web is not enjoyable at all, and it's worse than Morbius. The movie is a tangled web of disappointment. That's my opinion on Madam Web. Do you agree with my thoughts? What are your thoughts on the film? Let me know in the comments. Please drop a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.
What did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this